Right guys, it's Ash here bringing you a new series called Road to Men in Black, where basically I'm going to be trying to build an informed team. I'm basically going to go for like a Premiership informed team, and I'm going to start off by obviously like a road glory to a gold team, and then after that I'll start trading a little, playing games, playing tournaments, and trying to get all the way up to a full informed team. That can include silver informers, by the way, if you're wondering. But it'll be a whole informed team, that's why hence the name Men in Black, because there's Men in Black card. But anyway, that's what the series will be about. As you can see, I'm sorting out my team here. I didn't even get the best things in the starter pack. You don't really anyway. You do get silver occasionally, like I did, but it's not really the best silver. It doesn't really link with anyone. As you can see, I'm actually trying to link people up and just trying to put people in random positions just so they can link up with other people. And with my goal here, I couldn't really link in with people, so I just made it so I had the best possible keeper. As you see, I'm actually going to search for a game. My first game, I didn't really get like the best of teams, but I didn't get like the worst teams either. I don't think it's a starter pack. I think I played a couple games, so it was pretty tough of a challenge. I had to really go out to try and get off to a winning start. I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay a lot in these episodes because I did a series on random Fifa videos, as some of you may know, a road to montage, and people didn't really like me talking over the gameplay because I was sometimes behind or ahead. So occasionally I might talk about the goals, obviously, because I'm watching on my laptop, so I might occasionally talk about the goals. But really, I'm going to talk about the Barca-Chelsea game, which is tonight, but this video might be uploaded Thursday, Friday. But anyway, I'm going to talk about it. So I'm a Chelsea fan, as many of you know, and I think this game will probably be one of the biggest games of our season. We're at home as well, and I remember in the days when we used to be unstoppable at home. I think it's 140 odd games where we just went unbeaten at home. We eventually lost, I think it's Liverpool, Arsenal and them too. But I think we need to get that spirit back, the Chelsea spirit. The players look confident again. I know what people are saying about Messi and Barca, but I'll be honest, Barca are really undefeated. Well, basically it's hard to beat Barca, and we need to be on top of our game. I think we need to defend for the first 60, 70 minutes, because we can't really go at them for like half. I know people can say, oh, you're the home team, you're meant to be taking it to them. But we're playing Barcelona in the day. You can't just expect us to go guns blazing at Barcelona, can you? I think we should sit back. I think Sturridge should play, because Sturridge is very good when it comes to counter-attacking football, and I really think that Sturridge just has the pace to try and test their left back, because their left back, Abidal, remember, is their normal left back, and he's actually still out of the game because he had the surgery. I hope he gets better, by the way. But yeah, Abidal's out the game for, I think it's till next season, because he had that surgery. Hopefully it's successful. So that means their left back's not really like going to be up for it. He's not got as much experience as Abidal, because Abidal is one of the top left backs in the world, and he's really the people what Barca look up to and attacking. And hopefully they're going to play Mascherano, because PK and Puyol, I've heard recently, I don't know if this, I've heard they've had some like troubles with the ankles and stuff like that. They've had kind of injuries. I know Dani Alves is out, like he come back the weekend, I think it's come back the weekend. So we need to exploit this. Drogba has to play. I know people are going to say Torres should play, but Torres, I don't think this game would suit him a lot. I know his record's like 7 goals in 10 games against Barcelona, but this game would not suit him, because it'd just be all about basically just attacking. Oh, well, by the way, as you can see, I'll get another starter team here, but and carrying on with that subject, basically Barca, they're just like, Torres wouldn't suit it, because it'd be when he's more of a winger. Torres is recently. I don't really see him go central, and Dani Alves would love it if he come down his wing, because I know Dani Alves would probably outpace him in a race. But saying that, if Drogba starts, I know Drogba hasn't got a lot of pace, but Drogba has the strength. If you watch against the Tottenham game, and our first goal was just absolutely immense when he flicked it and just smashed it in. Barcelona would not really be able to compete if Drogba is on top of his game. But that is the thing with Drogba. He's like Balotelli. He's on his game, he's playing amazing. If he's off his game, he's just terrible. It was just not have him there. He wants to play with 10 men, because Drogba off his game doesn't really do a lot. He just runs around, just like crazy, trying to get the ball. Doesn't really play properly. That's why normally, if you notice, Torres comes on when Drogba's not on top of his game. This is what the manager tends to do. But if Drogba's on top of his game, I really think we can really scare like the defence. And by the way, you can see my mate's on rage quit, first rage quit of this series, 3-0 up, and he rage quit. Don't know why he did that. He was, or he just carried on playing me. He should have just got the coins. But anyway, let's see again, another start team. But then we're talking about Barca Chelsea again. Di Matteo has been amazing, and hopefully he gets his tactics right tonight. I think Messi should be man marked. People are going to be like, you can't man mark that player, he's absolutely immense, but I honestly really think you could man mark him. You could have someone like Terry, because Terry's very experienced, he could be on him. Even though he's got 2 cracked ribs, Terry will still play. Terry's that kind of player, he will play no matter what. But without Louise, Kale will have to start with the looks of things, unless Ivanovic is centre back with Data. He more likely will play right back, because Bossinger, let's all be honest, he's not a good right back, and Barcelona would love him to play, because Barcelona would scare him. Imagine like Iniesta and Xavi running at him, he just would not be able to compete. If he can't compete with Bale, he will not be able to compete with the likes of Messi, Iniesta and Xavi. Maybe Fabregas if he plays, but I've heard rumours about Fabregas, he's not going to play tonight, but I think he will, because Fabregas is probably, I'm not going to say he's good as Xavi and Iniesta, but he's almost up there. He's got good quality, he's good on the ball, good passing. And talking about good passing, I hope Mata's on top of his game tonight, because Mata on his game is absolutely immense. No one can take that away from Mata. Mata on his game, he will just scare any defence. Remember against Tottenham, that chip through ball, that scoop chip to Malouda was absolutely amazing. And anyway, just onto the gameplay actually a second now. As you can see, I actually brought 3 goal players. I brought Donny, and I brought, I think it's Taylor for Newcastle, and I brought Pavlyuchenko. So you can see them starting to get the goals in this team now. They've got, and then the player this dude with actually a good team, going for a defence and attack. He doesn't really bother him about the mid, but this is probably one of the best games you'll ever see. Obviously not going to ruin the ending. You can see at the end, see how my record is. But the Barca-Chelsea game, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I'm going to hope we win. But I've got to be honest, I don't have a lot of hope, because at the end of the day, we're playing the reigning champions, playing a team who Real Madrid struggled to beat. I know Real Madrid lost to Bayern Munich yesterday, but still Real Madrid are probably the second best team there is. And if they struggle to beat Barca, I don't know about it. So I'm hoping if we're on the top of our game, we could really scare them. I'd love it if we could get a 1-0 at home, I really would. I'm saying like one that manager who went mad before like ages ago, but anyway, back to the subject. I actually think I'd love it if we could get a 1-0 at home and go to their ground with a 1-0, because at the end of the day, then all we need is an away goal, and it'll be like the Inter Milan Barca game all over again. Barca will start panicking and trying to attack and counter them, but a 1-0 is asking a lot from me, because at the end of the day, we're playing Barcelona. The odds of them not scoring are pretty low. I think against Milan, that was the first match they've ever like not scored in a game, which is like, I think it's like in 50 games, that was like the first time, which is a brilliant record for Barca, and that's what scares me. And Messi's on top of his game. It's like Messi scored more himself than all of our strikers all put together, like Kalu, Sturridge and everyone, Drogba, Torres, which is pretty scary. So I'm going to have to hope that Chelsea will be on top of the game. And then there's people coming out saying like, oh, Messi hasn't scored in the last 6 games against Chelsea, but that is scaring me more, because that means he has now have a motive to come at us. If someone says, oh, Messi isn't played top class against Chelsea, I would still be scared, but then I'll be like, oh, we know what to expect from him. But the players haven't really played against Messi, because he wasn't really in his prime when we played them before, so they haven't really played against him properly. But let's hope the players will be up for it. I'm hoping they've watched out the DVDs on Messi and they're ready for him. But anyway, my prediction, Chelsea, I want to say we'll win, but we'll probably end up losing, probably like 3-1 or something now with the second 2 legs, but I hope we win. But anyway, please leave a like on this new series. Also subscribe to keep up to date with this, and comment what players I should be getting into this gold team, and peace out.